So we are performing we are solving one of the questions of the major pandas problem. Okay, with the dataset we have given. The question is customer segmentation analysis. It says that we are having a data set in which the date or the data is from 1 December 2010 to 9th of December 2011, right? Of a UK for a UK based online retail, use Panda to analyze customer purchase behavior, like how customer is purchasing, which are the main product which are being sold, or what are the peak things of that a particular month or something, and segment them based on spending patterns. Like if you are addicted towards, let's say, cake or something, or munch, or you, let's say, sting or something, any addictive drink or Red Bull. So what you will do ki you will go to a shop and mostly will go and ask only for, bro, I want one sting or two sting, or I want one two Red Bull or something, just give me. So you are spending more on particular thing. See, you are buying Red Bull, two of the Red Bull, and one of the, let's say, any chocolate or something. But as soon as you're getting more addicted, or like you are more oriented to buy Red Bull, after 3 months or 4 months you are buying 5 or 6 of the Red Bulls, but still one of the that candy or something. So what are your spending patterns which has been increased, or definitely it needs uh, good of analysis part. But what we'll do ki, okay, we'll check for the basics, starting from the basics going to the intermediate, and for the advanced I'll tell you ki better go with the EDA part. When we'll doing exploratory data analysis, no, at that time we'll use to get the to watch the patterns, right? Everything will be covered in at that time. Right now if I tell you how to do the patterns part, it will include matplotlib, numpy and pandas as well together, and sometimes we need cburn as well. So it's better if you go with the exploratory data analysis. At that time you can analyze with the patterns or hidden patterns what are inside the data, right? So the first thing what we have is over this pandas data set, that is customer segment analysis. Go and click on this link, right? We'll come to this page, that is e-commerce data set. In this you are having, see, you can see the download button. Over, no, go down, you will see the data set what we have, data.csv file of 45.58 MB, right? You can directly download over here, or you can copy this as well, I think so. No, not this. Click on data CSV. Okay, better I'll suggest download it, or from here you can download data set as zip. Or if you want the link part, click on this, click on URL. You'll find this is the URL, e-commerce data, right? So it will download everything what this forum have right now, right? Okay, see, this is the how our data is looking like, but definitely we are not going to do like this way. We are going to import in our Jupyter notebook to do, right? Let's say not this way. Just a second. Okay, are you getting, guys? Are you following up or something? Just put a thumbs up. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay. See, right now we are just going to download this. So yeah, downloader was there, data.csv file. Just click and drag to over here. So okay, before dragging, I'll let you how this opened, how to open this. This is your basic, what we say, IPYNB file or screen, right? Just click on this files button. You will get a lot of things. Like if you do this, you will see a lot of extra thing which right now not needed to know. But over here you will find there is a data.csv file. If in your computer or your side it will not present, you just have to do one thing. I'll not delete it right now. Just click on this, click and drop. You can directly drag and drop. So it will come like drop files to upload them to session storage. So right now this is one way. Another way is click on this upload icon, select the data set, okay, and click on upload. It will start uploading and it will come to your this one Google Colab file site, right? You will get it over here. Okay, now let's assume this is our data set, that is data.csv, and we have to perform everything on this. See, encoding is nothing but how a data is being stored, like what is the pattern of storing the data. It may be UTF-8 or it may be ISO 88591 or 2 or something. So this is the encoding. This is not a big thing. The point is कि first definitely we'll import our pandas as PD. We are calling a read.csv. See, read.csv is a function inside a pandas which will help you to read the data present in this folder, is in this file. Okay, encoding is कि, okay, in what pattern the data is being stored or how the data is being stored, right? And we are copying this into our data frame known as data. You can change it into df, not a big issue, but right now I prepared everything using the word da only, data only. So yeah. So now what happened? Ki the data from data.csv has been copied to the data frame that is data, right? And encoding is a parameter how the data is stored, and read underscore CSV is used to read the data type of comma separated values. CSV stands for comma separated values. There are n number of features. If you type this, and my AI is disabled, so anything if you put, let's say X, see XML is there. If you put back, so you'll get Excel, CSV, clipboard, feather, HTML, JSON file, SQL file, table file, XML, SQL query. So there are multiple options which you can choose, or this is the way our data can be read by the Panda, right? So importing the data, this is how we import the data to our data frame, that is data. Now to view the data, we just have to type the data frame name. It will come like this way. Okay, this is our data. What it have right now is this index 0 to 541908 rows, and invoice number. Invoice is nothing but when you purchase something, so a kind of bill which comes with, okay, what you have purchased, right? Then stock code, this is stock data analysis something. Okay, which stock you have bought. Description, white hanging hurt, tea light holder. Quantity, how many quantity has been bought or sold, that is 6. Invoice date, when, that is 12/1/2010 at 8:26, right? So what was the unit price? Unit price was 2.55. Customer ID, the person who bought, his ID is 17850.0, and country is United Kingdom, right? So we have to perform a lot of things over here, there are multiple, see, under the same customer ID, no, again same 17850, he bought a lot of things, right? So we have to perform our data analysis on this data, right? So how to analyze the data frame? So before doing data analysis, we should know what our data consists of, or what does it have in the backend, or what are the main content it consists of, right? So to check how many rows are there, for the first 5 rows, if you want to check the data description or something, we can use data.head like this way, and data.head will give you the top 5 rows, the first 5 rows with its data of every column and first 5 rows, right? Shape will give you the number of rows versus column. See, I'll run it. See, we got no 541909 rows and 8 columns over here also. See, as you can see over here. So we got the same at this one. So this also dot shape also. Index gives the data frame. Okay, if this is our index, so how index is increasing? Over here you can see it's like +1 +1 +1. Also over here +1 +1 +1. So what is the pattern of our index? So we use dot index to find the data index of the data frame, right? So it is starting from 0, going till this number -1. See, whenever this is says no, so that is 0 to -1 of stop, right? As we can see, this was 09. See, the last ID was 08, right? We have 541909 rows because 0th row is also added. So till here 1 to 541908 is okay, but as we add this also, so the total rows will become 541909. But the index of the last row is 541908. Any doubt till here? Any kind of doubt? Okay, okay. Then if you want to find the what are the columns name of this data, so we have a function known as dot columns. It shows the name of the column present in the data frame. Just write the data frame name dot columns. It will give you say invoice number, stock code, description, quantity, invoice date, unit price, customer ID, country. Oh my god. And their name is in data type is equal to object, means all the names are in string, right? And dot dtypes gives you the what are the data types of each column. Right now over here, quantity is in integer, invoice date is a date, unit price is a float, customer id is again is a float, country is again string, that is object, right? Invoice number is integer. So if you want to check the data types, you have to put data frame dot dtypes, right? If you put like this, you will get invoice number is object, stock code is object, description object, quantity integer 64, invoice date is object, unit price is float 64, customer id is float 64, country is object again, right? So okay, this is one way of analyzing the data types. Another thing is ki how many unique values are present in each column. So see, let's say I told you ki see, this is for the zeroth row, for the customer id we have 17850, right? Again for the first row also we have the same customer id. So how many unique customers do we have? If you have to find out how many unique customer IDs we have, you just have to put the column name and pass the parameter that ki dot unique data, and the pass the parameter customer ID, the column name, and put a function that is unique. It will give you the unique value present in the columns. It is only applied to single columns, right? So if you put data customer ID, see you got these are the unique values of the data of the customer ID of data frame data, right? N unique is nothing but number of unique. See, if you want to find okay total how many number of values in particular columns are there, or unique how many number of unique values are present in a particular column, you can put using n unique values. That is number of unique values. It's not nunique. It's n unique. So it shows the total number of unique values in each column. It can be applied on a single column as well as on the whole data frame. See, if you put data dot n unique, it will give you the for the whole data frame how many unique values are there. See, for customer IDs, we have 4372 different customers of different customer IDs, right? Are you following up, guys? Any doubt till here? Any kind of doubt? If you have doubt, I'll take 500 rupees to clarify your doubt. Just let me know so that I can party at today night. It's Sunday, right? Ask me doubt as much as possible. If two of you guys will ask no question, 1000 rupees, I'll enjoy my dinner. Okay. Okay. Nobody want to donate me 1000 rupees. It's fine, right? It's fine. Okay. Then yeah, any unique we do it. See, if you want to find the how many non-null values are present in any data set, so we use one function known as count. That it shows the total number of non-null values present in each column. It can be applied to single column as well. See, what does it means? Uh, uh, See, I have not connected. Okay, let's say uh, some of the customer ID might be zero or null. You know, no null. Okay, nothing is present. That is NaN. I took the class on NaN as well. So if it is not available, means some data is absent over somewhere. And if you want to check, okay, out of my whole data, which are the values which are not null, like which are the parameters or how many parameters are there which are not null. For let's say it might be present over here, we are not getting any example. But let's say some customer ID is not given. A person didn't put his customer ID, or it might be malfunction while putting the data or like doing the data analysis or anything, and the customer ID went off, or like it began to not a number value. So how many not null values are present? If you want to count, you can count using this function that is called, where it went, yeah, count function. The total number of non-null values present in each column. It can be applied to single column as well. So non-null values, how many non-null values are there in customer ID? 84465. C means total how many we have? 125339. How bhaiya, how you got this number 1255339? Oh, sorry, I have to run it. It was my last time, I think so. See, 54101909 invoice number is, these are the not null values in invoice. How many? 541909. And see, same we have the rows. Means there is no null in our invoice number. There is no null quantity or any data which is null in invoice number, right? But as you can see, as you go below, see we have some null values in description. right? Again, if you find okay, customer ID also something is missing, some data are fluctuating in this and this description and customer ID. So to find no number of non-null values present in each column, we use data.count. It will give you okay, this much values are not null. Rest of them total is 541909, and you can do also if you know total, no? I think so. Okay, it will work. I don't know it will work or not. Minus data count. Minus, I don't know it will give. See, yeah, invoice number. See, it came zero and description. Yeah, 1454 are null, and customer ID this much are null. See, this is the total number of rows, right? And data.count is giving me total number of non-null values. Non-null, this much are not null. So total minus not null will give me null, right? So I got the this much are the null values present in customer ID, and 1454 values are null which are present in description, right? Again, if you go to values.count, it will show you the how many unique values are there and with their count. For example, let's say in this only, I'll change the. Okay, we'll go for the stock code. How many different stock codes are there and with what quantity, right? Not unique count, values count. Yeah, I'll paste this. See, we are having total count of 85123A is 2313. It shows all the unique values with their count, right? It can be applied to it can be applied on single column only. If you want to check, okay, how many different elements or different data are present under a particular column that are unique. See, for example, my name is Amitabh. I might be registered for AI Works 3 times. Okay, so my name will be coming 3 times, right? But it is pointing to a single person, or my USN, or let's say that is customer ID right now over here. My USN will appear same ENG23 AM 0215 3 times, 0215 3 times, right? So that is total for while we are counting, it will give me this much row. It will increase the number of rows. But how many unique values are there? How many distinct persons are there? So definitely I will be counted at once only. Let it be appearing 10 times. I will count as once. Like my counting will be one. No, yeah, one person will attend. Let him register 4 times. Right. The same way, how many unique values are present in that under the same column name? You'll get dot value counts if you put. So under this, see 85123A, these are the dash 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 4070 rows are there. Means different distinct datas are 4070 datas. Right. See, if you change the customer ID, it will do. I think so. Yeah. Customer ID. See, different customer IDs are there from 17841 to this. And it is giving the count, okay, how many times they have purchased or how many times it has appeared, this customer ID has appeared. Right. Any doubt till here? Do you want me to explain something again? Okay. Hey, you should interact, guys. If you don't interact, no. So I know, okay, online teaching is bad. Like it doesn't have too much of impact, but as compared to offline one, where we have eye contact and we can do masti a lot. But sometimes it's not about masti. Sometimes it's about hard work. Me also doing the same thing, right? Okay, let's do come to the main point. See, dot info will give you the basic information about the data frame. Okay, how many columns are there, how many rows are there. So if all the columns present, let's say customer ID is all null or not null or semi null or something like that, or what kind of data it is containing. Let's say right now over it is containing a float type, right? For the description it was containing object type, quantity again integer type. So you can use dot info to count everything, like get a basic info. See, range index 12, I'll run it again. Yeah, 541909 entries. See why it is showing, earlier it was showing 12 because I compiled it again, I changed the values, I did everything. So when I ran again all the code, see at the starting it will show we have started from 111, line number 111, means I have already executed it many times, right, to perform the data analysis or something. That's why it's showing that earlier entry. But this is the raw one, exactly what it has, and you will also encounter the same data. That is 541909 entries. That is from 0 to 541908, right? That is the number of rows from 0 to this one. Data columns, total we have 8 columns. Column name, 0th column is invoice number, first column stock code, third is description, second is description, third is quantity, invoice date. See how many non-null values are there? This much non-null values. See again in the description we are getting some null values, right? And for this also, this unit price, no, sorry, customer ID. Yeah, we have again some null values, right? Okay. Anything else? Float to int64 object. Data types of float. How many columns having float type? 2 columns are there. Of integer, we have 1 column. For object, that is string, we have 5 columns. Memory uses 33.1 MB plus. 1 plus MB. Describe will give you the, again, same thing. In the first class, I already told count, mean, standard, standard deviation, minimum, and this 25% L50, 75 maximum. Okay. If you click on this, it will describe your data. Okay, how many quantities are there? Count 54, same. Customer ID, we have only 406. Okay. For the mean, what is the mean of quantity is this. What is the mean of customer ID, standard deviation and all. Right. See, duplicated will tell you ki, like I registered twice, same thing 2 times. Everything is same. I'll show you some part. If I like real time, I'll show you. See, this is the Python library registration, right? So let's say any last guy I'll pick. Okay, let's say, sorry, थोड़ा सा 1 minute. Right. Okay. See, if Bhuvaneshwari Bhimappa Patil, let's say this person, right? 236th row, right? If we are duplicating it again and again, the same value. Oh shit. The same value I'm duplicating, right? This is nothing but duplicating the value. So it might be, it not necessary that it will present just below to it, but it can be present somewhere in between this upper data as well, right? Do you agree with me? Yeah. So what will happen, no? Let's say for this form, she tried to submit, or he, I don't know, he or she tried to submit it 2 times or 3 times or n number of times. See, right now we are getting 237 to 7 times. So it might be present anywhere on the data. And right now we are having in our main data set, we are having around 54,000, no, 5,41,909 of the rows, right? So might be some of them are duplicated. So dot duplicated is used to tell the number of how many duplicated rows are present, right? If you remove this part, if you do this only, see, it will show you how many are duplicated. In between might be some true, not necessary key. It's, see, it's giving from 0 to 541908, right? And it in between, like at 100 or 109 was similar, or 109 and 1010 was similar, or 1296 was similar. So to get, we can use sum. Okay, sum may all which are true, right? So it's stating false. So false is considered at 0. So somewhere might be it's true, right? So I can put sum, so it will give me total number of duplicated rows. If I do like this, see, it's giving me 5268 rows are duplicated, like exactly same. Like over here we are having 7, no? So similarly over there 5400 something was duplicated. Delete this also. Right. Yeah. So this is how you can get key. Okay, this is the brief analysis of your data, and multiple more options are present. If you want to go through, go on the YouTube, search. Many people are doing on different data analysis. You just type Pandas Real Time Data Analysis. You'll get n number of features or n number of functions how they are using, right? So now our basic data analyzing part is done. This is the basic first step. See, I'm not teaching ki this is the advanced level. You will come to learn all of this as soon as you work hard on yourself, or like as soon as you work practice with more data set कि okay भैया I want to check कि इसमें से कितना, like sorry for the Hindi, but I want to check कि okay how many are of the same customer ID. See right now I found 17850 17850, how many 17850 are there, and what are the different thing he is purchasing. See he is purchasing again this part also, this part also, this part also. So if I can do one thing ki, yeah, I can put stock code and find how many n number of stock he had bought under the same customer ID in a particular month. So this is the way you can increase your excellency. Just you have to practice it, practice it, practice it. Here we are just giving you a flow. Okay, this is the way you should go. This is the function. This is the libraries you should use. This is the basic thing or intermediate level of things. Yeah. Apart from you, it's up to you guys. Okay. See, first question is there. How many unique customers are there? I told you, if I want to find, okay, there are n number of customers, but how many of them are unique? Like how many customer IDs are unique to me? Let's say one USN 205 is unique. Again, if he is purchasing the same thing 205, then he's not unique. Both of them will be counted as one. Let it be purchasing 3 times or 4 times. That is unique, right? How many unique customers are there? So data, pass the customer ID, that column, and put in unique. You'll get for the 4372 are the customers, right? What is the total revenue generated? See, here we don't have. I'll do over here only. I'll code. I'll print the data. See, we don't have any total revenue column. No, yeah. How many total revenue generated? What is the total? We have invoice, stock code, description, quantity. We have. See, one of the thing, and unit price. So what is total revenue? Ki if this person, this customer ID is purchasing 6 quantity of 1 unit price is 2.55. So what is the total price he bought at that time under the same invoice number, under the same stock code or something, or under the same time? What, how much he bought? So multiply 2.55 multiplied by 6, right? We'll get a value. Okay, this much be around 15 or something. So yeah, we'll get. So what I have to do? I have to do okay, I'll put a new column. This is called feature engineering. This is nothing else. We are just comparing 2 feature and making 1 feature. This is an example of feature engineering, which you will guys see in our next video or next to next video. Okay, so data is data. We will pass the column name, that is total revenue, in which we will pass the quantity. See, we want to generate the quantity. See, if I can multiply the value of this and this, I'll get an amount ki how much he spent at the particular time or on particular stock. And then again for the second person or second thing, for the third row and fourth row, if I get the values of every and all, and if I put a sum of all this data from here to here for everyone, if I multiply quantity and unit price, a value will be getting, that will be the total revenue, not a total revenue, a sort of total revenue of this row, And if I put the sum of this all, I'll get okay, this much the stocks has been bought under this period of 1 year. That is from 12/1/2010 to 12/9/2011. Are you getting this point? Any doubt in this? समझ में नहीं आया तो बताने का कि हाँ ये समझ में नहीं आया. I'll tell you again. Yeah, I'm watching on the screen. See, I shared my window. You have to put thumbs up or thumbs down. It's not like okay, we are not getting to view our photos. भैया देख नहीं रहे क्या? So okay. So if I want to put total revenue, I just have to give. I told this also in the class. Put the column name, put the data frame, and multiply or assign it a value. So here we are. What we want? We want how much amount he purchased or like anything. Total amount you can put, not revenue. Revenue is not a good word. You can put amount. So yeah, total amount or total revenue is equal to data of quantity. Data means that our data frame. Go under the quantity column, multiply with the unit price column. Over here you can see, and form a new column name with total revenue next to country, and assign these values. Okay, done. Jo hukum mere aaka. And if you print the data now, you'll get, yeah, see, 6 into 2.55 was 15.30 something. 6 into 3.39 is 20.34 around. So this is way we are getting, okay, this much he spent, this much he spent, this much he spent, this much he spent under this, right? And if I want to, okay, get all the values, I can sum it up, right? What I have to do, okay, what is the sum of total revenue now? Like total revenue is there, na, this column. What is the sum of this column? Only this column, the last column. What is the sum of this column? I can put, no, okay, I put the column name, put the sum. You'll get the, sorry, the R is capital and T is also capital. Yeah, this is the total, how much stock was bought on that day, a stock or something, that price, total revenue was. You guys count. Ones, tens, 100,000. I forgot the counting. Ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Yeah, 97 lakh 47,747 rupees and some pesas or dollars, anything. You can know it maybe in dollars or something, right? So yeah. Okay, question number 3, how many transactions took place? Okay, we want to check how many total transactions took place. So definitely you can put data.invoice number, or which are unique. See, what is invoice? Under one, he might be bought 3-4 thing, but it having the same billing, right? Let's say you went to the DMart, you bought one T-shirt, you bought one perfume, body deodorant, and you bought one any soap or something. Let's say 3 items you bought. So these 3 belongs to the same bill number, right? But these are the 3 different items bought by the same person. So similar way, you are having different stock code, that is the product ID, you can say for right now. This is the description, okay, this can be body deodorant, quantity 1 or 4 or 5 or 6. Again, same person, customer ID is same, because you are only buying, no. Under the same invoice number, we are having another product, that is T-shirt. Quantity, again, how much you bought, price, and same customer ID, right? So how many, if we want to check, the question is how many transaction took place. That will come under one transaction, right? If you buy all the 3 things, you will transact it one time. You will pay it one time only. So how many transaction went? So unique values of the invoice will give you the number of transactions, right? So you can, yeah, do this data, pass this, and number of unique values, 25,900. 25,900 are the transactions, rows, which are unique under the invoice number. So yeah, definitely this much of the transaction has been taken within 1 year. Okay, what is the average transaction value? Sorry, what is the average transaction value? Okay, might be this guy bought around, where is data? Print data. See, might be this guy bought 15 rupees, $15.30 or something. This guy bought $20.34, or somebody might bought $99 or some cents. So similarly, what is the average transaction value? So definitely you need the this total revenue divided by mean, right? Not mean. You have to find the mean. Means total revenue divided by number of transactions, or like number of rows or something. You will get this. That is the mean. A total number of values. Yeah, definitely. Over here, the formula will be to get the average is this value plus this value plus this value till 14.85 value. So n number and divided by total. How many rows are there? 541909. That is mean. You will get the average transaction, right? So you can do it like this. Total revenue of mean. Yeah. You'll get 17 point something values. Again, next good question. What is the most frequently purchased product? See, what is the most frequently purchased product? Right. So either you can do with the description also, because description is set for every product over here. It's a stock code, or either you can go with the stock code as well. So you can pick any of these. You can't pick invoice number, right? Because you want to find, what is the question? I forgot the question. What is the most frequently purchased product? So which product the person, the customer are liking, or which is the most selling product? So for that, if you want to find, either you can go in description or either you can go in stock code. You can't go in invoice number because billing comes under the same number, right? That's why you can't choose invoice column, and you have to choose stock code or either description. See, description will be same for the every stock code, or same thing. If you go for the stock code, every stock code, it will give you the same description, right? So over here, what you can do, you just have to find the how many total counts are there of this, and the most will be having maximum the quantity will be more. For like pack of 20 space boy napkins, the quantity is 12. So most frequently bought product will be the maximum under this quantity, right? The description which have the most number of occurrence. You can go on the quantity as well, not a issue. But you will not get the product, right? You will get the which is most appearing or most selling. So either you have to group it to the another feature. Okay, we'll group description and quantity. Ki, okay, the maximum whatever I found, I'll go with the description. I'll tell the description of the product name or the stock code, right? So similarly way, in this question, what is the most frequently purchased product? So we are going with the data description because it's the unique value. And in that, if you're going to find the value counts, I told you okay, how many. See, I'll show you. Okay, maximum unique numbers, value counts. See, white hanging heart tea light holder is 2369. Count is 2369. Regency cake stand 3 tire, it's 2200. So, and if you do like this IDX max, so it will give you the maximum one which have been placed. So the this is the product which has been sold or bought maximum or purchased maximum, right? Which country has the most customer? If you want to find, see over here, it's UK, France, and again you can put instead of this where it went. Instead of this, if you pass the country name, country only, no? Yeah. Over here, pass country. You will get the unique values of the country. We have United Kingdom, France, Australia, Netherlands, Germany, Norway, Irish, Switzerland, Spain, Poland, Portugal, Italy, Belgium, Lithuania, Japan, Iceland. India is not there. See, bekar data set. Blech. So yeah, leave it right now. And which country has most customers? Again, we'll do the same thing. Find the value counts, how many which have. For example, if you do value count, you will get the number of particular country with how many customers we have. So okay, for United Kingdom the count is 495478. And if you do this IDX max, so you'll get the maximum country, the value of the country which have maximum customers or the most customers. So if you do IDX max, you will get where it went, United Kingdom, because it has the most customers. Again, seventh question or more, 4 questions are more left, I think. So yeah, 4 questions are there only. 5 questions. See, what are the top 5 customer who spend the most? If you want to find okay, what are the top 5 customers who spend the most? Definitely, it's about ki its total revenue and under the same customer ID. You have to check okay 7580, okay this much he bought under the same. See, it will sum up under same customer ID, and you want to check. See again I forgot. What are the top 5 customers who spend the most? So who spend the most? Definitely either you can sum up and you can just calculate for the whole data frame of the 1 year. So this is how you can do. The way is ki we'll group by customer ID with the total revenue. Yeah, correct. And we'll sum it up to get ki okay under the same customer ID sum it up, right? And again sort the values according to ascending false, means we'll get the highest first. See, I'll go part by part, then only you will guys understand. See what I did, ki customer ID and total revenue dot sum. It will give you the number of customer ID. See, it will give you the customer ID and it will give you the total revenue, how much he has purchased or bought, right? For here 1 2 3 4 7, he bought the maximum right now. But see, it's random. Again it's decreasing, again increasing. So over here we have to sort it into a ascending way, like descending way. We want the maximum one top because we want who are the top 5, not the least 5. If we want the least 5, we have to do it ascending way, and we'll put the head 5. We'll get the top 5 of the customers who are least, who paid the least. Or for the right now we want the top 5 customer who spend the most. Spend the most ke liye we have to arrange this customer ID and total revenue, right? Any doubt till here? We have to arrange it in descending order. If we do in descending order, the maximum spent will come up at the top, right? And if it comes at the top, then after we can do okay, we will pick the first 5 by doing the head part, and it will give us the 5 one, right? Any doubt till here? Yeah, good Samskruti. Yeah. Put thumbs up, bro. Only 8 are left. And 2 is me only. So 6 are left. Okay. 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 So yeah, what I'll do, I'll just put key. Okay, sort the values. Ascending is false, means descending is true. Okay, if you put ascending is true, see you will get the first 5 who spend the least. Means again it's a stock, so they are in the negative. So they don't did very well in their stock market. Okay, so we'll change it to false only. And yeah, we got in the ascending way, descending way. Maximum bought was bought by 14646, and the value is this. So this is the what we can say god of stock. But yeah, over here, if you change head to tail, again you will get the same thing. That last 5 who bought the least. Got it? So this is the way you can find for the who spend the most. No, so you will change back to true. Sorry, not this, because it's correct only. We'll change this to head. So if you don't specify, it will give you the 5 by itself. So either you specify 5 or don't specify, it will give you the top 5. So if it says for 6 customers or 7, pass the value 7 over here inside the head function. Yeah, you'll get the top 7 customers, right? What is the distribution of purchase frequency? Okay, so for this you can describe what is the distribution, standard deviation, mean count. So that is easy part. 25% L, 50% L, 75 maximum was. Yeah, let it be. Okay. Which product generate the highest revenue? So this is a good question. Okay, if somebody told you, okay, tell me in my company which product has been sold or which product has generated the highest revenue. So again, you can click on the description and you'll check for the total revenue. Okay, how much total revenue it has generated, and we'll sum it up. So the most the product with product description which has the most total revenue will be the most highest revenue generating product, right? And again we'll do the same. So we did, okay, we'll group by, means we'll check for the 2 of the groups, that is description, that is the product, and total revenue. Okay, how much it has generated by, like, a person has purchased 6 or 7 of the stock of particular. So yeah, similarly for the our base, that this guy, no, 17850, he bought again this quantity 6, right? So it should be multiplied, no? Okay, how many multiply and which has generated the most revenue, it has asked. So definitely this. And same way, if this product has been bought earlier or later in the month by the same customer, it should sum up. It should sum up, right? And it should print, okay, this is the most revenue or anything is the most revenue generating product, right? Any doubt till here? Okay, how I am framing the concept? If no, just please put thumbs up. Do you guys have any doubt कि what I'm saying? See, हिंदी में एक बार बोल देता हूँ so ताकि easy रहे. The point ये है कि यहाँ पे हमसे पूछा जा रहा है कि कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है जो कि सबसे ज़्यादा हाई रेवेन्यू जनरेट कर रहा है, मतलब जिससे सबसे ज़्यादा पैसा आया हुआ है. तो हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि वो, पहले तो वो पता करो कि वो प्रोडक्ट कौन सा है, ठीक. दूसरी चीज़ कि वो कितनी बार खरीदा गया है. क्वांटिटी बता रहा हमें कि वो उसके 6 चीज़ें खरीदी गई हैं और उसकी प्राइस ये है. हमसे पूछा गया कि रेवेन्यू उसमें सबसे ज़्यादा बनाया हो, तो डेफिनेटली जितना ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी उसको उसके प्राइस से मल्टीप्लाई करो, तो यू विल गेट कि अच्छा दिस इज़ द मोस्ट, लेट्स से दिस इज़ द लाइफ बॉय सोप और सम डिटॉल सोप and it has a quantity of 6, right? And if you multiply by its price, it will give you the total revenue, right? So इसका डिटॉल के साबुन का या फिर लाइफ बॉय आपके सोप का total revenue is 1530. Same way might be possible that this customer, or it's not necessary this customer, or any customer has bought the same thing. तो हम क्या करेंगे कि इस वाले प्रोडक्ट को इसके रेवेन्यू के साथ हर बार ऐड करेंगे, तो हमें मिल जाएगा ना कि if we group the same type of product with its total revenue, how many time it has been purchased, so definitely it will give you the total revenue, right? ये भी पॉसिबल है कि इसका यूनिट प्राइस 2.55 था, माइट बी सम अदर प्रोडक्ट विथ क्वांटिटी 3, उसका प्राइस 12 हो. See over here, you can see quantity is 12 but the price is 0.85. So that's why we created a column known as total revenue, where we are doing ki, okay, let's the what is the selling or the buying of this product and how much revenue it has generated. So n number of time it is appearing will sum all of the same category of the product, same product n times, right? So that's what we are doing. Which product generated the highest revenue. So we'll group by description and total revenue. We'll sum it up. Okay, every under see white hanging hurt tea light holder. It has generated around this much. Okay, this like 17508 bought this six of this unit, but somebody else has bought something. So the total revenue was this much. So it will be summed up, and if you want to ascending false means the maximum will be at the top. If you put head 10, it will give you the 10 of the products. Right. Any doubt? Good, good, good. Then we have one more thing, the last question. Or do you guys this one as your homework? If you want homework, put thumbs up. If you want to do it right now by me, put thumbs down. Hey, put Ray. I'm watching screen only. Homework, okay. Sahana homework, okay. Ajay, Chinusri, Samskruti. Do you want this to be as your homework? Yeah, okay, fine. See, I'll just read the question. I'll give you a context. You guys will able to. See, again, it's customer ID. Question is, what is the average order value per customer? What is the average? Okay, order value per customer. Okay, we are going to check for every customer. What is the average value, order value he is generating? Right. So we are again grouping customer ID and total revenue. We are finding the mean and rest of the things you know. What is the percentage of revenue from top 10%? Okay, let's say we are having like in this company only top 10% customer, how much they are generating the revenue, or what is the percentage of revenue from top 10%, 10% of the customer, how much they have bought it. Like, so you can declare a variable top 10%, and again we are grouping customer ID and total revenue to get okay, which customer has generated the maximum revenue. We'll sum it up for his entire 1 year, quantile 0.9. Okay, then data, again data frame, this is fancy indexing, is greater than equal to top 10 percentile, will sum up if and divided by the values. So it will give you the 100, no? That's why we are dividing and multiplying into the 100. How much, how total divide, no, sorry, total revenue greater than equal to top 10% total revenue dot sum means ki if it is equal or greater than the 10% of the values, then divide by how much is the total sum, multiply it to the 100, the basic 10%, no, to get the percentage. That's why we are doing this much, and this is the value where we are finding the top 10% by doing this. That is quantile 9, 0.9. Okay, any doubt, anyone? Or let's end this session. This was the main thing, how you can do. And just a second, similarly we have more data set or problem statements. Missing data handling in healthcare records, employee attrition, it's the attention rate analysis, stock market data cleaning and filtering. Okay, and for this all you have the data set over here. Soon we'll be giving you the matplotlib video also. Again, I'll do the one question only, either this or I'll choose the third or fourth one. And the data sets are over here. Okay guys, thank you for your participation. And or kya, do you have any doubt? Just let me know. Question number 5. Okay, let me open 5 question. Okay, Ajay. Okay bro, I'll tell you the 5th question. Okay, the class is end and I'll end up the video. Okay, after solving this question, those who want to go, they can go. The class is over. Question 5. What is the most frequently purchased product? Okay. See, let's say watch this data set. What is the most frequently college registration or like yeah, semester will check. Which semester students have registered more or frequently? Let's say over here frequently means the recently bought purchased hota hai, but mostly what होगा ना, frequently is making the concept. What is the most frequently purchased product? You can say
Brother, for
huh?
this we need to consider quantity also, right?
Sorry, quantity no.
Yeah. We
See,
need to group both.
that is value count. No, okay. How much description value count? See, that's what I am doing over here. See, this is the count. Ki how much this are coming? That is the value count, right? How many times it is appearing? That much, no. Or if you want to multiply it, you can create one more column, multiply by 6. But the same thing, that will not make a big difference, right? If you want, okay, I got your point. What you're telling, I'll just uh, copy this. What is the most frequently purchased product? Okay, either you can go like this way also, and what you are telling is okay, uh, frequently bought. Okay, I'll just do frequently b, and we will quantity multiply by, we can't multiply, so we will multiply with the this value. Let's say value counts. Okay, now I'll print the data code. Okay, it's giving me nan, not a number, not a number. So जो अभी आपने बोला ना, what you told, no, कि we have to multiply with the quantity. I multiply with the quantity of the description of value count, how much value count we are getting. I just multiply with the quantity. So it is giving me this error, not error. It's giving me not a number, not a number, not a number, right? And if we want Control Z, we can do one more thing. Yeah, I put no. See, it's giving me wrongly sold as sets, wrongly sold, and not a number. So we can't multiply right now because I think so. Mm, what was the question? What is the most frequently purchased product? So we can get it directly. No, okay, how many value counts? So how many times it is coming, right? So that is the frequently bought item. Why we need to go and check for the quantity? See, we are not telling you which product has been sold most. See, over here, one more question was similar to this. Generated the highest revenue, right? Are you there in the meeting, bro? Ajay?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
See over here what it was telling now, which product generated the highest revenue. So we grouped okay, description and the total revenue, and we then summed up. So it is the generation of highest revenue, right? If you do with the group by, and let's say over here we want the quantity, right? See again we are getting the same thing, or we are going to sum it up, right? Hello.
Bro, right.
So the question was nearly similar. See, this is a way of asking the question, which is the most frequently bought item. So you
Yeah,
can
bro. I
directly
thought
get,
most bought quantity. So I thought why you're taking only one quantity. It's
no, no.
frequency.
It's
Yeah.
frequency. No,
Frequency.
over here it is asking ki
Yeah.
which is the most bought now.
Mhm.
For a
Right,
second, I
brother,
also
right.
got confused. Ki then only I did ki okay, NN, let's do for NA, like
Right.
frequently B. But it's
No,
giving me
bro, I
NA.
got it.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone else who is having any kind of doubt or something? Okay, let's end the session. If you guys have any doubt, do let me know.